No, because this is so beautiful. This is my first morning walk. Last year, I told myself that I asked myself, like, what do I miss most in the world? Like, what do I miss most in this entire world that I used to do but I don't do anymore? And I brought back the coloring and whatnot, but I really loved walking. I love to walk, and I love to walk in the morning, and I just didn't do that, and now I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. We have a long way to go, y'all. Like, look at all that. I gotta go all the way over there, and I don't even know where that leads for real. I know I do want to walk because it's been a fruitful morning, and I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been the best morning, you know. So I thought I'd cheer myself up by taking a walk and, you know, describing how I want this year to go out play by play. I don't want to be too loud. That nigga could not hear me. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to walk, girl, because sometimes you just need to walk, girl. While you think about the year to come, because it's January 4th today, and oh my god, look at the sun! Stop. I loved, like, first of all, what preempted the walk? I saw sunlight peering through my window, and I was like, oh, today is beautiful. And I looked at the weather, and it wasn't even that cold. Like, usually my hand would be freezing, and it's not that freezing. It's not that cold. So I took a walk, and you know, we got a long way to go, y'all, but you know, by the end of the term, when I turn back and go home, bro, I'm like, I would have regretted not walking today had I stood in bed with cramps, you know, that I don't even have anymore. But yes, that's what prompted the walk. I just saw sunlight through my window, and I looked at the weather. I said, it's a good day today. I want to walk. So I took the bus here, and you know, this is a beautiful area because not many people are walking at this time. It's like 4 o'clock. I said, the sunlight is about to go. I should be outside walking. So I'm walking. And it looks so pretty out. Well, not now because we're kind of in the dark, but in the light it looks so pretty. And you know, I just wanted to talk to y'all, bro, for real, because we're near the traffic. Christmas is over, a new year has begun, and I just feel like there's been a lot on my mind regarding this year and how I want to, you know, achieve the things that I really want to achieve. Your circle and who you're around really comes into like play when building a better life for yourself. Also, the food that you eat and the routine that you give yourself daily is a byproduct of like how your year is gonna go. I know last year it didn't start off to be like a good year, and then like it wound up being a great year at the end. Like I finished off really strong, very, very strong. So I plan to do the same this year, but I want a good ending. I want a strong beginning, and I want a strong ending. It's okay if the middle is like fucking messy. I don't care about the middle per se. Like, if I could have it my way, every day in my life would be a great day. But that's what it really starts with. It starts with the people that you're around. And I'm realizing that the environment that I'm around is like not the best for my mental, you know. So I've been trying to move for myself for years. Like, this is a plan that I've had in motion for like years, and this is the first year that I'm going about it in a way where I know that it's gonna happen for me, and I'm so proud of the steps that I've like conquered so far, you know. just believing in myself and believing I could do these things that I once thought were impossible. Yeah, doing them now, it just feels so, like so surreal. There's no other way I could really put it. It feels so surreal to do the things that I thought once were impossible to do. And now that I'm coming into myself a lot more, I'm starting to realize what I want and what I don't want. This trail is very like short. I wish it was very long. Like, it hasn't even been like a full 10 minutes yet, and I'm already at the end of the way. So I'm thinking maybe I should cross. Like over there and continue, but I don't want to walk near like the highway a little. Kind of. Should I make like a couple rounds? Like I'm just gonna round it out. I'm just gonna walk in circles for a bit because I have a lot to talk about and there's not that many people over here. But yeah, I wanted to make a very strong beginning and a very strong ending for myself because it's been nothing but just I don't know, disbelief, a lot of doubt, a lot of second guessing along in the new year, and I don't think that's gonna change. I don't think that's gonna change. But and the new year to come, like I don't want to be scared. I don't want to doubt. I don't want to second guess myself anymore when it comes to the decision that I've been like dreaming of for like years and years and years and years and years. Like I should never second guess myself when moving out of like my mom's home, you know? Like that's something that I've been wanting to do for like years and years and years. I think I'm gonna put y'all down because like my fingers are fucking cold now, and I left my gloves at my friend's house, and you know he still like they still live in the Bronx, but girl, I do not want to go anywhere far. So hey y'all. Hey, yeah, like I was saying, bro, like I really want to, I don't want to second guess myself this year when it comes to just the things that I want to do. I should be able to do them. And nobody is here, so I might be yelling, but I don't care, bro. I should be able to do the things that I've been wanting to do for years without any second guessing, without any doubt, like without any guilt, without any shame. Like I'm an adult, like I should be able to make these decisions without making me feel like somebody else is out of comfort with my decision. Like if they're out of comfort with my decisions, then so be it. Like I'm doing the best for myself. I'm doing the best for myself so I can be where I need to be, and that's not going to look the same for everybody that's around me. You know? That's not gonna look the same for you or Joe down the street or Jane down the corner, but I'm not living my life for you. I'm living my life for me. You know, I'm not living my life in spite of other people. You know, whatever they think is whatever they think. I gotta do this for myself, you know? Moving has been a dream of mine. Getting my own apartment has been a dream of mine, and for so long, and to actually apply the pressure to go apartment hunting in New York out of all places and try to find an apartment alone without a roommate, that's already so difficult and stressful as it is. And I would love to have the support and nothing but the support. I would love to have the support and nothing but the support for the things that I'm achieving in my life. Getting your first apartment is a huge thing. It's a huge like bookmark in your life events. Like that's huge, and to have no support for it is, other than your friends, is a little disheartening. But at the end of the day, it's what it is, and I'm not gonna complain about it. I just have to move forward. I just have to move forward and trust myself that I'm making the best decision at the moment. Even if I know, even if like it's months down the line and I don't have like whatever, like I should be able to just do it. All right, let's start walking before the sun goes out. Let's start walking before the sun goes out. I kind of want to make rounds all around here. I didn't even show you where I was going for real. Like I like literally it's around. There's a trail around, and we're just gonna go around and around, and around. Okay. So we're in a park with it. We're talking about 2026 and how it's gonna be a good year. So here are some of my 2026 goals. I want to travel. I want to get my passport. I want to book a place alone. I want to take a solo trip. My first solo trip is going to be in 2026. Second, I should have mentioned this the first time, but if you haven't noticed, I want my apartment bad. Like my first apartment has to be in 2026 or else I will cry. And I'm actually getting closer and closer to that like every day, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited for myself. Because everybody around me, all my friends are getting apartments, and like I just see that as a sign that I'm gonna get my apartment really soon. So I'm going to just put that in the air. I'm getting my apartment 2026. Boom. Next thing, other than traveling, other than my apartment, I want an abundance of new friends. It doesn't have to be much, but I do want new friends that kind of align with who I am as a person. And, you know, I want long-lasting friends. I don't want them for like a season, you know. I feel like I had a lot of friends 2025, but it was only for a season. Like, that's whack. Like, if you can't be my lifelong soul tie friend, like, what are you even my friend for? Like, I need sorry y'all, sorry, my bad. Look at this tree. It's so like pretty. It's so pretty. That's such a pretty tree, even though it's like frozen in time. Look at this tree, bro. It's the little small things. Like, you don't even have to be like, nothing really has to be like, I think the sun went down. The sun went down. No. Oh my gosh, I wanted to sit on a rock and journal, but I think like it's giving more of like a tree vibe, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll like go by the side, what the fuck am I saying? I didn't even bring no tripod with me. This was completely unplanned. I was just like, I want to go outside and I want to take a walk. And this is my first walk of 2026. More walks to come when my hands aren't freezing out the fucking corners of my crevice. It's cold. I will admit, it is very cold. But we did this to clear my mind. And my mind already feels clear. Because I'm doing what I want. And that's what your 20s should be about. Just doing what you want. Doing what makes you happy. You know, I'm already in a career that makes me happy. That I wake up in and I'm like really happy to be at. I'm getting my second job soon. My first job, it was cool, like, cause I'm still like a teacher and whatnot, you know. First like job opportunity was actually given to me in like a couple weeks back, but I declined it because they aren't really teaching at a school, and even if I need like the credit, it just didn't align with me. It didn't align with being a TA, and I knew that, and I knew in longevity, like I could make a whole lot more doing what I do, because I'm working on being certified for being a teacher assistant. So yeah, like I wanted to be paid like the bucks. Like, I don't want to be paid nothing small. And I just felt like I was being shambangled, like, shahungled, shabangled, shahooved. I feel like I was being robbed. I feel like that job opportunity, it was great for the things that they hyped it up for, but for the things that I really want, I need more. I need more of like a pay. And I wanted to keep my job now because I love it so much. And I wasn't able to do that because their hours conflicted with the time. And the job is also all the way in Queens. And the job that I'm working for currently is in the Bronx. And that time travel, that time difference would be insane. And I would never make it to my second job. So I want 2 jobs. I want a better paying one that's full time, boom, and I want the second job that I have now. Best bosses ever in the world. I'm able to have full creative control of my classroom. Like, I'm teaching K through 5th grade right now, but once I get my TA position, I'm able to teach any grade. And I'm so excited for that. I'm super excited for that because once I get my TA position in New York, I can start filling out TA positions in PA, Pennsylvania. Because in the next couple years, I'm going to move over there. New York is kind of expensive, you know? So if I can get a job opportunity in PA, and kind of like, I don't know what I want to do, but I do know that I have to move, and this is the time to do it. This is the time to move. This is the time to make moves. This is the time to actually move out of the environment that doesn't concern me anymore. It doesn't make me happy anymore. It doesn't align with me anymore. It doesn't move me. Like, I need shit around me to move, and if something's not shaking, you gotta make it shake, girl. Shake and bacon, girl, because you need more change in your life. And if nothing's changing around you, you gotta be the change. You gotta be the change you see, you hear all the time, but it's real, bro. It's real. Nobody's gonna spat out information and lie to you, bro. Like, this information has been heard for time and time and time and centuries and centuries and centuries. Girl, it's gotta have some truth to it. You gotta make something change. You gotta make something roll. You gotta rock the boat. Ooh, change positions. Girl, I am fucking cold, and it might be the frostbite that's getting to my fingers. Okay, but I am here. I'm here. Out of all my trials and tribulations and errors of my way, I am here. And I'm here to tell you that you can do anything in this world. You can. You can be a billionaire tomorrow if you wanted to. That's how I'm feeling, really. That's really how I'm feeling. I can move whenever I wanted. I had that obligation, like, time and time again, but I just didn't take it because I didn't have belief in myself. If you believe in yourself, bro, you can do anything. You can do anything in the world with enough belief in yourself. Oh my gosh, I need his gloves. That man got some warm ass gloves on. I need some Tempur-Pedics on my shit. I need some hot hands. Those plastic shits that get warm once you shake them. It is cold as a bitch, bro. I'm oozing from my nose. It's disgusting out here, but I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't be out here spitting lies. Okay, this is exactly how I feel about everything. You have enough belief in yourself. You can do anything in this world, and I mean that. I might not journal out here because I really can't feel my fingers. How the fuck am I gonna journal if I can't feel my fucking fingers? Thank you.
Let's go, guys. Step up.
Oh, wait. I don't know if you can see me, but if you can, that'd be cute. Oh my god. I feel my shit needs to warm up. My hands need to fucking warm up, bro. But yes, chips, Fanta, and then we leave. Or we stay, depending on how I feel. I don't know how red my hands are. Okay, let's get out of these people's story, man. The bus is here. The bus is here. Ah! Yeah, that's the bus. Made us oatmeal. Made us oatmeal. I hope you're not allergic to milk. It was freezing out. So I feel like now that we have our bowl of oatmeal. We have our journal. While we wait, I had written something on December 8th that kind of reflects how I'm feeling. Today, currently, January 4th, so I'm gonna read that before I write anything else, yeah? I wrote, I have this intuition and it's strong, yeah? That everything is going to be fine. Not just fine, I'm coming for everything that's mine next year. This last few days of the month is around the time I'm supposed to be thinking of new goals, but mine have literally been the same since I became 18. Since I became 18, I wanted my own apartment. Since I was 6, I wanted to pick up a camera and start recording. There are things I crave to be achieved as well, like looking more toned and taking up pole dancing and going to a DJ set and dancing, getting a passport, going to my first solo trip, things that I couldn't even imagine being on my 2026 bingo card. Too many to list on this page, but for the most part, I want to rewire my brain to completely change the way I looked at things before. Ending 2025 on an extremely great note, I've learned more about myself than I have yet to admit, and I'm going to put this information to good use in 2026. I've stopped calling the upcoming years my year and started going for it. Everything that I was scared to do was done. That doesn't stop. I'm constantly going to overachieve whatever I've done before. I'm no longer going to wait before the year starts to get them done. I'll just do it. I'm expecting to walk into the next year meeting people I've never met, going to places I've only dreamed of seeing, prepping myself to take on traveling alone, learning as much as I can, never limiting myself or putting myself in a box. I'm an aura of different colors, shapes, and sizes. I feel so much better when I don't play small. I have the biggest ideas. Most will be secret until I choose to share with someone who will help me get there. But this year, I feel grateful for the year, for the people I've allowed into my life, the love that I've gained by being my creative, authentic self, the dinners, brunches, breakfasts I've had with people who chose to speak life into me. I love myself more than ever before, and I'm not engaging in things that drain or confuse, saturate my energy and time. In reality, I know that this sounds better than it looks. I've had an ugly journey. The vile experience I've had will have always have happened, but it's not a defining character to my own development. My bad experience won't ever take over my great ones. I choose how I show up, how I tolerate certain situations, how I demand better ones. I want to become the strongest woman I can be. And it starts with acceptance. Next, movement. Lastly, change. I am ever changing, and I have no worries of 2026, only perseverance in God. He knows my heart and my temperaments, and He'll guide me through. And then I wrote the meaning of perseverance, which is continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failures, or opposition. Because through all the trials and tribulations, I was going through my photos a couple years back, and I saw where I was about like 3 years from now, and it's nowhere near where I'm at now. And I am so proud of myself. That's my cat. Hey guys, this is Callie. Callie loves oatmeal too. I don't even think I need to write anything more. I wanted to journal, but I think that covered everything. It didn't seem like we did much today, but we got a lot done. If I were to give advice to somebody who was kind of going through the same thing as me, what would I say? Oh, persevere a little bit more. Thank you. Persevere a little bit more. Go through the challenges a little bit more, and then you'll be there. You'll be fair, and it'll be fair and square. And when you get there, it's gonna feel like $1,000,000. And then it's off to the next thing that you have to worry about. But you have to stress about the thing that you're gonna stress about in the future. You gotta get through the struggles that you have now. And if you don't get through the struggles that you have now, then you're not gonna have any future issues. You're not gonna have better problems. That's what I was pushing for when I was at my lowest. I was like, I want better problems. I want better problems than this. Like, I should never have to worry about the problems that I'm worrying about right now. Problems that I have now are very manageable. And I thank goodness. And thank goodness. Because I could have it a whole lot worse, you know? Keep going. And you have 100% faith in yourself that you can achieve it. You can do it. You can do anything on this earth. You just have to have the faith to do it. A big old faith. Big old faith in yourself. Big old faith in whatever you believe in. And you'll get through. In the beginning of December, I had one goal in mind. One. And it was to get my certificate. To be a teacher assistant. And I'm right there. I'm right on the cusp. I'm like this close to getting it. And then when I get it, I can get a higher paying job. And I already have that on the way. Really good. But another school had reached out to me. They said, as long as you're in the crux of being certified, you get all of your benefits. $25 an hour. And I'll put you in New Rochelle so you're close to your school. Ooh! Ooh, I had the interview today and I got the job today. I got the interview today and I got the job today. He said, I like your energy and I like that you're able to laugh. We're gonna get you in as soon as possible, regardless of the status of your certification. Bitch, don't ever block your blessings.